As part of our Fall 2025 campaign to raise our store sales to a more sustainable level, we're sharing some thoughts about how you can get it at Quabbin Harvest, whether that's getting groceries or considering how a little store like ours is part of the important work of building a food system that can nurture the land, sustain local farms, and serve everyone fairly. You don't have to be a member to shop at our store, but many of our most regular shoppers are people who've bought a membership as a way to invest in the vision of the co-op as a resource for our whole community. In this video, you'll hear from some of them about how and why they support the store.
Hi, my name is Dot Verheyen, and I've been shopping at Quabbin Harvest since it was in the old Tapioca building, down the hallway from the YMCA originally. So I don't know what year that was, but I started as a member when it went up to the new building up on North Main Street.
My name is Emily. I have been shopping at Quabbin Harvest for as long as it's been here.
I'm Connie Turner. I live in New Salem. I've been shopping at Quabbin Harvest near around the time it's opened. What was that, 10 years ago?
Hi, my name is Lynn Feldman, and I have been shopping at the co-op since back when it was located at the Orange Innovation Center, so quite a while.
I'm Harry Bayu, and I've been shopping at Quabbin Harvest, I think since we moved here, so about 5 years now.
Kelsey Cass. I live in Athol. I grew up in Athol, and I've been shopping at Quabbin Harvest, I think since like 2015, 2016.
My name is Lisa, and I've been coming here at 5, 6, 7 years. Started out getting a share, which I was extremely grateful for, to be able to get the local food with the help from EBT. Being a single mom, I've had that, and to be able to access this quality food, support the local stuff, being able to get that with the EBT was huge for me.
My name is Miriam Warner, and I think I've been shopping here. I moved to Wendell 7 years ago, so about 7 years, yeah.
Great.
My name's George, and I've been shopping at Quabbin Harvest for 2 years.
What advice would you give to somebody who says that it's not terribly convenient and might be frustrating to shop at our little store?
I just try to find ways to make it part of my daily routine and tie it in with other stuff. And I find if you really commit to it, making connections with the people who work here and the people you see is something really special. So it's something I look forward to.
And the way that I like to use the co-op is to take advantage of the weekly produce and fruit shares. So I order that, and then I just swing by after work and pick those up, and pick up usually a couple of other things. It saves the overall shopping time and makes sure we have fresh produce in our house all the time, which is really good.
It takes an effort to go out of the way if you're not from downtown Orange, but I say it's so well worth the visit. The staff is delightful. The food is amazing. It's well worth your visit. I tend to go to various locations to get, take advantage of the local products that, it does require driving out of my way, but it's a wonderful thing to do, and it's so healthy, so.
Well, I would say you can always just have your shopping list. You can go to the co-op first, get what you can, and then go down the street to Hannaford if you're really, attached to any of it. But also, you can always just talk to the people who work there and say, like, oh, this is what I'm looking for. And sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a good substitute. And a lot of the time, they can get it and start stocking it. Because if you talk to them, it's not like Hannaford where you're like, oh, you don't have this. That's a shame. If you talk to the people who work there, they might end up stocking it at the co-op. And that's a really neat feeling to be able to impact the inventory of the place.
I wouldn't say it's too expensive overall. Again, like I said, I've had the EBT, and one thing that's great is I have the ability to use my EBT here on everything. That's food, of course, and to me it's a treat, it's a specialty, it's a but I've also realized too, the prices here aren't all that different when it comes to a lot of the products.
I think we need to change people's perception of what it means to be shopping in a little local store. In my mind, it came out as the convenience, like I was in a town in Europe somewhere, in Spain or Portugal or Europe, in England. Anywhere people go and shop for the day, not for the week or 2 weeks because you get paid that much. So they shop for the day and things don't go bad. So if you think of the co-op as that kind of a store where things don't go bad, you can go in and see what do you need for dinner for that day. You will be so excited and not be inconvenienced whatsoever. It's not a store that you're going to find every single thing that you're going to find in every other store, or you will find alternatives for what you had.
But also it takes like a little bit of almost acceptance too, and like maybe like honoring less variety and less choices. It's more of an experience going in there than it is like this quick in and out, like I need to get this done and get out. Shopping there allows me to like just like slow down and like look at things and really be present, I think.
I try to work it into other errands if I can. I used to be able to drop the kids off at school, and then if I whiled away some time, be able to get here at 10. It's a fun little field trip for the kids. They like to come in and pick out a treat, or sitting in the garden, eating a treat.
So I guess my advice for folks who think that it might be inconvenient to come here is I do make it a point to try to figure out a path to make it on my way, just for the fact that, one, I really want to support like the local orange community itself. And so I make a point to come on the one day a week that I'm really available on the way home from work. And it's a little bit off of the highway for me, but I set aside time to do that. And so I just make it a part of my schedule because I consciously want to support the local orange community.
I think it's a thing of pride that we should know about, that Orange, this tiny little town who has so many empty storefronts right now, has a co-op. That's like a crazy great thing, that we can shop there and then help our neighbors who also are getting help from the programs that have been set up for fresh veg, and it's local. Up and down the Eastern Seaboard, we get vegetables that come, or things from local stores and farms. Like, who has that? Not very many. And so that should be like a thing of pride we should have for Orange.
And then the last question was, what would you miss most if the store weren't here?
Being able to walk to get groceries, being able to take my kid to walk to get groceries. And yeah, I think the main thing is with Heath, he really likes going somewhere, knowing the people there, having his little shopping cart to go down the aisles. And we don't get that anywhere else. I think the advantage of the co-op is that it's smaller than a Hannaford and is in the middle of town.
It's kind of a toss-up between the people and the prepared food options that I love. And we're a dance studio family, so we're here every day of the week, and I love being able to have a place where we can get healthy options for quick last-minute meals for us. But I also really value the community and being able to have quick little conversations with the people that we bump into here, know where the food is coming from, know that we're supporting local ventures all over this region by shopping here.
Yeah, so if the store wasn't here, what I'd miss is there's some specialty items that I really enjoy. So I really like the bakery, the breads that come in. And so I make it a point to come on Thursday to get that bread, because I don't ever put in an order and I just like to see what happens. But so I would definitely miss the bread. And
would miss the Rose 32 bread. I would miss the people and the wonderful community that I get to see every time I go in. And there's some really good cookies. I think they're chai molasses. I would miss those greatly. So just about everything in the store.
Just having the option of buying local, supporting something local, getting all the little local things that you would have to go to this farm stand or that farm stand or here, there, and the other. It's all in one spot, so it's very convenient. It's great.
Being able to order my bread from Rose 32. I love the cranberry raisin bread. And the other thing that I would miss is going in and grabbing those things that would round out whatever I'm thinking about for supper. If it's veg or if it's a dessert, if I need some ice cream, or if I go in and I'm perusing the little refrigerator that has the grab and go meals are already prepared. I have found myself picking a week's worth of already made meals and don't have to worry about anything. And then I have to do something with my share, my vegetable share, because I have to use that veg up too. So I might make something and then freeze that my own self. So I have a lot of stuff, and I think that people should give it a try a little more.
I mean, obviously all of the, wonderful products and produce and cookies, definitely the cookies. But really, I think it's the deeper sense of connection to my food that I'm consuming, the land where it was grown, the people who grow it. That helps me to feel more connected also to the community that I am in. And I would really miss the connections to humans that I have made through there, where it's like, yes, we live in the same community, but also it has become a gathering spot. And I look forward to the fact that I'm most likely going to run into someone that maybe I haven't seen in a little while that I want to see or want to chat with, and also just the people that work there. And yeah, I think the deeper sense of connection is really what I would miss.
And it's really changed my life. I've become close to a lot of the people that come here, people that work here. I've done some volunteering, and just everybody embraces the same goal, and they have the same love for the local, support the quality. And I would miss a lot, and it hurts my heart. I think about it every day. I'm trying to find little ways to help out a little bit. Talk to my parents who are on fixed income. They're passionate, they live in town, they don't want it to see it go, and they're like, well, we could come in and get a cookie or this, or some little things here and there. I came in and bought a gift card for a present for someone that wanted to support. So I would miss the ability to buy what I can buy here. I would miss the people, the connections I've made, the community, that this place has and draws. Yeah. You come in and you feel good about supporting the local people that are supplying everything here, and sometimes maybe you're not gonna find what you want, but that's okay.
Just, we really value this. It's a local gem.
We need more community spaces, and this is one of those, and I appreciate it just for that reason. And then we get to get nutritious treats, but from the billboards to watching Seeds of Solidarity and other volunteers pack food for shares, it's just so much beautiful energy to either be a part of or to observe. So it's a unique place, special.